reset that's coming, on top of all the other preparation you can do for your body.
Because you know that the way tyrants always operate is to take control of your mind. In the course, Alex says, first they come for your mind, then they capture your soul. And that's how tyrants have always operated, and that's why they always try to control the religions. That's why they always have the hidden Bible, all the hidden books in the Vatican and all these things, because the whole way that tyranny totally wins is once they totally take control of your mind and then disconnect you spiritually, and then they basically win, right?
I remember reading about, I think it was like Buddhist monks. And if you listen to, forget the old philosopher's name. He's one of the greatest of all time. Oh my gosh, his name is skipping me right now. But when you look at Buddhist monks, they can basically focus and just get so zenned out that they almost, in their own mind, they disappear from the third dimension and they go into these multiple dimensions. And this philosopher that I can't think of his name, he's one of the greatest of all time, he talked about how basically doing psychedelic drugs is basically the cheat code to achieving that level of concentration and that level of focus that monks have to study and meditate for decades to accomplish. And then even when you've mastered it, it still takes hours, if not days, to be able to reach that state of consciousness. Whereas if I go, smoke DMT right now, it's just like that. They train their bodies, because your brain produces that naturally, and they've trained their bodies to so zen out. And so that's when you realize the world and the universe is such a bigger place than just the physical things we can see and touch.
Yeah, and that's a quote from the Bible.
Alan Watts, thank you guys. Alan Watts, that's the one.
We're in this world, but we're not of it. And that's why they hated Jesus. And why? Because he was showing people that they can tap into a power greater than this world, and the whole system's about trapping us in. And my guess is that Hillary Clinton teaches effectively all of these Zen studies in her course.
Or the opposite even. It's like, all you have to do to be successful is be a woman and blame the man for everything. Trust me, I'm Hillary, and I've stolen millions of dollars. I mean, I've made millions of dollars in stolen loot. My husband never cheated on me. Wait a second. I won the 2016. Wait a second. Just buy my masterclass, please. I'm Hillary Clinton. I'm a victim, please. And oh my God.
Everything.
Are you miserable? Haven't been on a date in years? Are you still upset that the cool kids bullied you in junior high school? Mixed race and yearning for the street cred of the homies? Or maybe you're just an angry, radicalized woman who lacks the skills and allure that Kamala Harris used to attract a Willie Brown. Hi, my name is Dr. Van Joan. I am the head of DIE for the Alphabet Mafia. DIE stands for Diversity, Inclusion, and Equity. DIE. Does that sound fun? If you're bitter about your life, you're mad about the way God made you, and you're a total loser, then you are a prime candidate to become a made man or made woman in the Alphabet Mafia. You want to know more about us? We're a for-profit coalition of organizations funded by George Soros. We're Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ, and critical race theory, all rolled into one. We burn and loot cities. We redefine marriage, and we're also in the process of redefining and expanding gender identities. If you have a writing flair, you would be a good fit at the New York Times. We're rewriting history, and we're helping Americans understand that this country is a massive failure. Do you have a violent criminal history? Maybe you've done time in prison for pedophilia, rape, maybe even some domestic violence, and you can't find the right job in corporate America? No problem. At DIE, you're a perfect candidate to loot, burn, and terrorize black communities. You could be the next Joseph Rodenbaum. So don't miss your chance to kill America. Call us right now at 1-800-555-MARA. That's 1-800-555. Let's all make America racist again.
I just caught you, American. You visited Band.video. Oh, Mark Zuckerberg and others angry at you. Do what CNN says and do not visit Band.video or I have to hurt you. Kung Flu. It comes from China.
Everything I do is about victory for humanity. Everything I promote is about standing up against the New World Order by empowering humanity. Well, that's why ResetWars.com is so important. Not only is it a game-changing course of critical information to unlock your mind from the matrix, but it's something that gets around Klaus Schwab's attempt to shut down American infrastructure and American jobs. It is the true digital economy. It's the spiritual economy of the mind and transcending their control. I've been on there 28 years, and all of our work has been amazing, thanks to God and God's divine empowerment and blessing. But I got to tell you, out of everything I've done, Reset Wars is the most important, and it is now available. Now the month of December 2021 is here at ResetWars.com. Start your journey to the next level today at ResetWars.com. The globalists fear this information.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
In studio with us. By the way, you know, we don't really mention all the great work Jake has done with all of his videos and books, and so it's so great to partner up with you for Reset Wars. And, you know, here's the way I put it, and you helped, obviously, more so with Alex to get this done. You had more involvement than I had, but basically what I saw is, and I want to kind of get your take on this, it's basically... you're not getting the berserker maniac Alex Jones that you see every day on air. What you're getting is a more centered, zenned out Alex who's reaching for the higher consciousness with you, the audience, you know, trying to get to that new, not the fake metaverse that they want to plug us into, but the real metaverse where the physical things of the planet have no consequence to you once you connect to God and his metaverse. And so it's kind of, to me, it's a new flavor. It's a new taste of Alex Jones that is really long overdue.
Yeah, you know, obviously, first I say, thank you for having me on. I didn't say that earlier. I appreciate that.
Oh, no, thanks necessary.
You know, you said a moment ago, we hadn't really even talked about what I do or anything. And that's because this is not about me. I'm not here to...
Well, I just say that because as soon as the first time you came on with Alex, I had multiple people reach out and said, oh my gosh, Jake Ducey, I love his stuff. He's great. I'm so glad you're teaming up with him. I was like, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. But, you know, for you listening to, I'm here because this is really important. And so it's resetwars.com. It's available right now. Think about it like this. In Alex's 28 years putting everything together, this is an online course that took thousands and thousands of hours of research, reverse engineering everything from how they build the mind control systems, how it controls your self-image on a subconscious level. It's 11 chapters. It's Reset Wars. It's 2 courses in one. It's the Mind Wars and the Spirit Wars. So it breaks down what it is, how you actually get into the software and operating system of your mind. He gives you exercises and tools to actually rewire your system. He breaks into the nature of reality. Like, there's that famous clip of him on Joe Rogan, and it's like 3 seconds where he's like, I think that, like, the universe